I just discovered a simple dog product making over $13,000 per month on Amazon. And in this video, I'll show you the exact product that's so simple and boring, you'll wonder why you didn't think of it yourself. Then we're going to go over why it's a winning product to sell on Amazon, along with the software that I use to analyze good products versus bad products. And finally, where to source it in bulk from trusted, reputable manufacturers. But what you didn't expect is just how much profit it can actually make. So let's get right into it. So the product is doing $13,796 every single month in sales. And the product is a dog collar with an AirTag holder on it. All right. And something I want to point out is this product only has 105 reviews, right? There's not 5,000 reviews, 10,000 reviews. I think a lot of people get hung up on the idea of I need thousands of reviews to make sales. But the reality is that reviews do not equal money. And let's go over the business model that this is, because I want to be clear. This is not drop shipping. This isn't retail arbitrage where you're going to stores like Walmart and Target to scan products to make $1 here or $2 there. No, we're actually working with legitimate manufacturers. We're doing something called private label. That's just a fancy way to say that we are selling our own branded products. Now, when I say branded products, your product, we add your brand name to it. Now, your brand name can be something so simple like your initials. I mean, look at this brand name. This is HDDTTZ, right? Your brand name, it doesn't even need to make sense. The truth is that your success will come down to the product that you decide to sell on Amazon. So what exactly makes this a good product to sell that's guaranteed to get sales? Let's go over that. So most people, when they get interested in selling on Amazon, they typically are geared toward or attracted towards products like wallets, iPhone cases. And these are what I consider mass market products. And the reason this is a bad product to sell is because there's high demand and high competition. A lot of people are like, why aren't I making money? How come this isn't working? It's because you chose the wrong type of product. I do not want to sell a product where it's overly saturated, right? Yeah, there's a lot of demand for the product. There's a lot of money being made with the product, but it's way too competitive. Versus like the example that I'm showing you, if we go to AirTag holder, we open up my software, it tells us there's high demand and low competition. These are the types of products that you should be selling. High demand just means a lot of people are buying it, a lot of people are spending money on it, and a lot of people are searching for it. And low enough competition means that you can come in and start getting a piece of the pie. I mean, look at some of the competitors' numbers: 11 grand a month, 18 grand a month, 8 grand a month, 124 grand a month, 11 grand a month, right? Now, I'm not promising you that you're going to get filthy rich. You're not going to make millions of dollars without actually putting in hard work and effort with this. But the reality is you can make decent money selling simple products on Amazon just like this. Now let's go over exactly where we source the product from and buy the product in bulk from manufacturers. So we're going to go to a little website called Alibaba.com. Now I know a lot of you are probably familiar with what Alibaba is, but I need to clarify something. All right, we're not buying anything from Alibaba. Okay, all Alibaba is, it's a website and it's a directory to search for manufacturers. All right, so I'm going to search for the product AirTag dog collar, right? I'm just going to search it. And something I want you to be aware of, and something that has saved me time and money and will save you time and money also, when you're searching for products, I only want you to deal with the best of the best manufacturers. So look at this. This is a manufacturer. This is a manufacturer. Here's another manufacturer, another one. These are all different manufacturers. But what is the cream of the crop manufacturers? How do you find the best of the best manufacturers? This is what you need to do. You need to check verified suppliers over there on the left. Verified suppliers, what that means, when there's this little verified badge right there, that means that there's actually a third-party company, a separate company that will visit this facility. They will take photos, they will take videos, they will actually go there and confirm that they are a legitimate manufacturer for the product. Versus an unverified manufacturer can just be a middleman that's just charging you a fee on top of what it costs from the manufacturer. So you only want to deal with verified manufacturers. So you're going to want to go through the different manufacturers and get quotes from them. And what type of shipping quote you're going to want to do is called a DDP shipping quote, a delivered duty paid. That means that your quote is going to include one number that includes the product, the packaging, the shipping, the tariffs, all customs paperwork just delivered to you. All right. So I have this manufacturer pulled up. They are a verified manufacturer. We have the price about $1.67. And then don't forget about the shipping, which comes out to about 27 cents per unit. And for a total of about $2. And I've found that even including with shipping, with tariffs, that is typically a spot on price of quotes that you're going to get from these manufacturers. So let's assume that we can get this product for about $2 per unit, including tariffs, including shipping, all included, delivered to us. Now you might be wondering, well, how many units can I start with, right? Or should I start with? My recommendation is start with at least a couple hundred units. All right, you want to have enough inventory to be able to build on sales because we are working with legitimate manufacturers. Then once you launch your product, the last thing you want to do is run out of inventory. All right, so start with at least a couple hundred units. And then some people say, well, how much money can I start with for doing this? And I would say it depends on the product, number one, but start with at least $1,000 to $2,000, maybe $3,000 is a good amount to start with to get into this, to have enough inventory to be able to sell. All right, now let's go over the actual shipping part because we have the manufacturer, we know they're a verified manufacturer, we know the product is going to sell. Then it's like, where do we ship it from, right? Because we're buying these products in bulk. So let me just explain and clarify exactly what we're doing. So we are doing something called Fulfillment by Amazon. FBA, all that means is we're going to buy the products in bulk from the manufacturer. Let's say you're buying 500 of these dog collars, right? Then we're shipping them into Amazon's warehouses. Amazon has millions of square feet of warehouse space across the country where we can ship our products into their warehouses for dirt cheap. All right, we ship our products into their warehouse. Then we list our product for sale on Amazon. Then anytime someone clicks buy now to purchase our product, Amazon will pick, pack, and ship the product to the customer for us. Amazon also deals with the customer service, the returns, the refunds, and the chargebacks. So it's essentially a hands-off business. Your job is just getting inventory into Amazon's warehouse. Now you might be wondering, how do I do that? How do I actually ship the product into Amazon's warehouse? Now there's 4 different ways. Number one, you can have your manufacturer ship it directly into Amazon's warehouse. Number 2, you could have the manufacturer ship it to you and you ship it then into Amazon's warehouse. Number 3, you could hire a freight forwarder, which is a separate company that will pick up your product from the manufacturer and do the shipping into Amazon's warehouse for you. Or you can use a program called Amazon Global Logistics, where Amazon will literally go to your manufacturer, pick up your product, and ship it into their warehouse. And you can do this from outside the US. You don't need to be in the US to do this as well. All right. So let's go over now how profitable this product can actually be. Because you're like, well, there's probably Amazon fees, right? Yes, exactly. We need to know our fees. I don't want you spending a penny on inventory, a penny on any product without knowing your fees. So we're going to go to Amazon's revenue calculator. Just Google this and click the top link for FBA revenue calculator. And what we're going to do is now we're going to search for our competitor, right? So for example, this is our competitor. We know they're making money. There's high demand, low competition for the product. I'm actually going to copy what's called ASIN, which is almost like a UPC code. It's like a unique identifier to Amazon. All right. So I'm just going to copy that. If you don't have the software, let's see, I think you can go down to, yeah, it's right up here. Actually, no, right down here, item details. So you go to item details and the ASIN is right there. Just copy that. And then we're going to go to the revenue calculator, paste that in, click search, and it's going to pull up all the fees related to this product. And we know the fees are going to be nearly identical to what our fees are going to be for our product, right? So let me just point out also that we are not doing your fulfillment. Like I mentioned before, we're doing fulfillment by Amazon. We're not shipping these out of our garage. We're not storing these in our home, in our garage, anywhere. All right. You're not going to the post office every day. What we are doing is Amazon fulfillment. So when you're going into the Amazon calculator, we need to X that out. We're only doing Amazon fulfillment. So we know that we can also sell this for about $16.99. I actually have the data on this product and we can see the time I'm making this product is August. So typically August in e-commerce, the sales are low. So they just put this on sale, 15% off, but they were typically on average selling it for about $18. So let's just say we could sell for about 17 right now. Then we have the Amazon fees. That's a percentage of our item price. Then we have the fulfillment cost, right? That's the cost that we pay Amazon to ship the product to the customer for us. But again, for $3.90, Amazon's handling all the shipping to the customer. Amazon's doing the returns, the refunds, the chargebacks, all of that. It's essential. It's just hands off for you. You don't need to do any of that. Then we have the storage cost, right? You don't need a warehouse. You don't need to lease a warehouse space. You could pay Amazon 3 cents per unit per month to store your products in their warehouse. Then we have the inbounding cost. That's the cost to actually ship the product into Amazon's warehouse. Amazon has huge contracts with UPS where we can ship our products into their warehouses for cheap. All right. And then we have our cost of goods, which comes out to about $2 per unit, leaving you with a 48% profit margin, a super healthy profit margin for you to be able to come in and sell a high demand, low competition product.